Hey, welcome back to the Python series for episode 6. Today we're doing functions. Let's get started. Let's start simple. Imagine you've learned the recipe for lots of desserts. Then your boss, the head chef, tells you to bake a 3-layer chocolate cake. When you go to bake it, you remember the recipe for a chocolate cake and change the size, and finally produce a delicious chocolate cake. Just like that, computers remember the recipes we define, called functions, which produce or return a value. To define a function, just type the keyword def followed by the name of the function, followed by a parentheses and a colon. This part is called the function header. You can also pass data into a function. That's called a parameter, and this is how you do it. Define the function. For example, let's call it hello. We can put in a parameter first name and have the function say hello to the first name that you enter. This part right here is called a parameter. To make the function do what we want it to do, we have to call it. So let's call this hello function with the name Sarah, for example. So this is how you call a function. So you type the name of the function, and in here you type in the name which we are going to pass in. This name right here is actually called an argument. So over here, this is called a parameter, and this is called an argument. And there you go. That's how to call a function. Let's use our same function hello and call it in 2 different ways. So the first way we'll call it is with a predefined parameter or argument. When you call it, it's called an argument. So let's use the name Sarah here. And the second time we'll make a variable called user input, and we'll say input, enter your name. And then we'll call the function, we'll say hello, and we'll take user input as the argument. Now here, since I didn't have to type the whole function for hello again and again, that shows you the functionality for a function, which makes it easy to use because you don't have to type the code again and again. So let's run it and see how it works. So we'll save the program. So we'll enter the name, say, let's write Sarah again. And here you go. We used the function 2 times without having to retype the code of a function. Obviously, this is a simple example. When you do more complicated pieces of code, this idea of functions comes in handy. And that was all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for episode 7. We'll be doing a bit more on functions. Goodbye!